Now play the rubber dubber it bone. Watch a miss out round the microphone. When we come on dance all a big shoulder on. Watch how them now start the general of fling the own. Now you this elementary, I'm a touching. So last time no dreadlocks. Good luck. The only good system is a sound system. Long time I know DJ not down. The Rasta man a skunk off him feet from now till the morning. Just move on to the general a chance. Promoter a laugh, them a smile and grin. Just pop up for me thing in a advance. You can't find a battle with a car dance and full to the brim. We on the rubber double rubber. Hey, I'm a promote the dance and make the place it pump up. Play the rubber the 1 and 2 and dance on the bus. Look how the woman them a wind them down, they make me hard and tough. Better be the man that want them love how the woman them look marvelous selector. 45 and no all out pull up. Play the rubber down because of that run the cut, you not hear me. Big up me general Nicodemus. Super cat the world Apache and such. The only good system is a sound system. Long time I know the chain a down. The Rasta man a start off them feet from now till the morning. Just move and get the general a chance. Promoter a laugh, them a smile and grin. Just pop up for me thing in a advance. You can't find a buckle with a car dance and full to the brim. We on the rubber double romance. That's why them love how we move and love how we talk and love how the rhythm drop. All the back time when them hear the bass and they them think a thunder clap. Hear the vinyl, put them on the turntable and them the nigga stop. If it a jump and a skip and a hop, you put a 9 on the top selector. Part 1 out of the reggae dub box. Have the root boy them and the ranking just a skunk like that. And I beat them all the first because the music up. Not the dream that rubber impress near the big speaker box. All the good system is the sound system. Long time I know DJ not down. Rasta man a skunk off him feet from now till the morning. Just move and get the general a chance. Promoter a laugh, them a smile and grin. Just pop up for me thing in a advance. You can't find a buckle with a car dance and full to the brim. We on the rubber
talking about no broke business. I got money now, all I really understand is since that check came in, everybody talking like I'm really acting funny now. That don't matter, all I hear is since that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My cash machine, my cash machine. I love it. These hundreds blue, I'm talking no Crayola. My credit card is a plastic bankroll. Still keep that 9 cause I get guap from pesos. Got a balance in the cut, laying low. Talking to that, it does whatever I say so. I ain't talking about no broke business. I got money now, all I really understand is since that check came in, everybody talking like I'm really acting funny now. That don't matter, all I hear is since that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My cash machine, my cash machine. I love it when you talk to me. My cash machine, my cash machine. Since that check came in, I used to get the coldest show, but now I get the hottest. How I feel about you is lukewarm. You up cause I got all this cash. I'm asking where you work at, what kind of car you drive. Beat down a court, cashier up at Five Guys. I get thousands for the walkthrough inside a nightclub, strip clubs, big bucks. Yes sir, that's right. You done got left if you don't got my new number. A rich man told me it's a part of the come up. Remember when they used to want me to shut up? Now it's ironic cause I only conversates with them hunters. I ain't talking about no broke business. I got money now, all I really understand is since that check came in, everybody talking like I'm really acting funny now. That don't matter, all I hear is since that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My cash machine, my cash machine. I love it when you talk to me. My cash machine, my cash machine. Since that check came in.
You're tuned in to WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion.
I can't sleep. Light shines in from the street, and a dog gets lost. He keeps barking. Next room, it's either a fight or a fuck. I'm out of luck. You don't want me, cause I was born too late. Well, my friends, they all talk, and I shrugged them off. I saw you in golden fame, and I wanted it all. They told me. They told me. Tenth floor, Hotel Shangri-La. You get my call, but you won't pick up. Well, I know I'm no longer welcome there, but I never meant to expose you. I just wanted to sing a Mercury thing. Words don't come out the way I always mean in my mind. In my mind. 'Cause I'm not free. Well, I'm broke down and I'm waiting to see what comes next between what I need and what I got coming. I'm like a mole in the ground, no sight, no sight.
Won't save you from me saying goodbye. So tonight when you're out, you'll come back to an empty house with a note signed sincerely, your fool. All the loving I made, and all the promises that I gave, then you let me down. And every story, every lie won't save you from me saying I built this new life before me, but you fill up my memory, and they haunt me like memories often do, and they tell me that I'll always be your fool. I guess I'll always be your fool.
Fly away, the sun decides to come out, and all my dreams awake, and I feel free again. The crows fly away, the sun decides to come out, and all my dreams awake, and I feel free again. She's letting the beat ride, she's letting the beat ride, she's letting the beat ride, she's letting the beat ride.
Give it away now. Haven't felt this way since when I moved to A-Town. I've decided I'ma do my thing and stay proud. Used to be some doubt, but now the whole world's my playground. Yeah, some days I felt the burden on my shoulder, but I learned to let it go and keep on keeping my composure. Yeah, they always told me certain things hit when you're older, so you must lift up the hood and take a look up at the motor. So, no more oil slips, you owe me that, you owe me this. You're on your own, your only hope is owning up to know your gift. The Zodiac can only help to loan you hints. Take control of yours alone, for ownership's the only risk. No magic potion for the loneliness. Some people who the loneliest, they happen to be only rich. So get going for the going gets. Homie saw me lowly, so he told me this.
The crows fly away, the sun decides to come out, and all my dreams awake, and I feel free again. The crows fly away, the sun decides to come out, and all my dreams awake, and I feel free again. She's letting the beat ride, she's letting the beat ride, she's letting the beat ride, she's letting the beat ride.
Yeah, trust that my gut is in the right place, and when I jump won't hit a bump and fall right onto my face. And I might, and that's alright, I'll just get up and say at least I took a chance to make advances in this life. Hey, hey, new day, never wasted. Don't be scared to take it there, the truth gets in the way and makes the mood muddled lazy. Fools are persuaded, but our rules aren't the same. Remember, do something crazy? Don't want every day to be the same thing. Would be ashamed to miss the beauty that the rain brings. When the change intimidates and says remain tame, look it in its face and say that ain't how he became king.
That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Man, dude. All of you, I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, through the trenches surrounded by the evil, tempted by the evils, mean the devil, the demons on every level. See, it's one thing to die, but don't carry the shovel. Before I bury myself, I dig a hole down the challenge, cause I'm a made man. Last time I checked, when I cut the check, see the tag on my neck, said made out in China. Before I bury myself, I grab a brick and break it down, something like a China ninja. And for the last time, the coupe ain't dirty, but I brought it off white. I caught a mile bottom and got a pair of Ray-Bans for these haters outside, trying to outshine them. I'm eating good, I don't need a weight, playing ball hard, never leave the crib without my ace man. Key to the city, flying through it like a kite, about to light the bitch up.
And they respect me, trying to be the greatest of the century. I burn like that pot getting empty. I earn like that wallet getting heavy return. I the greatest with this right shit back quick. A product of mama making that crack flip real shit. I wanna say real rap, but if you listen to garbage, then you won't feel that. Teacher said I would get my top peeled back. Now I'm in that drop top with it peeled back. So kids class prevailed. They ain't think I come up this fast. Oh well, tell them haters they can kiss my ass. I work too hard just to get through class. I had a vision, but I couldn't see shit. Now our wave getting crazy like I'm seasick. Can't believe the same used to sell nicks. Now I'm in that black six with a bad chick. And she gon' tell me that she love me, but like me, she tryna f me. She just in it for the money. That's fine. That's fine. Just don't play me like a dummy. I earn my motivations through the times we was hungry. Can't wait to see my team eating good. Put my mama in the woods, got my brother out the hood. Can't wait to see the look on Shorty's face when she said she couldn't do it and she said she needed space. Took the land at my own pace. Never prayed for the noodles, but we praying for the steaks. Now we playing for high stakes. Came a long way, we got tired of the breaks.
Float like a butterfly, stink like a bee. I'm on my days lotion. I tell a hater try me. See I spar with the mic, shadow box on the beat. I swear the jam sick. I'm in the booth, boy, feeling like clashes. Ali, float like a butterfly, stink like a bee. I'm on my days lotion. I tell a hater try me. See I spar with the mic, shadow box on the beat. I swear the jam sick. I'm in the booth, boy, feeling like clashes. Ali.
Float like a butterfly, stink like a bee. I'm on my days lotion. I tell a hater try me. See I spar with the mic, shadow box on the beat. I swear the jam sick. I'm in the booth, boy, feeling like.
All of you, I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
When I walked out your door, I thought I'd go just a little way. Never thought those first 5 steps would become 500 days. I'm looking over mountains, but they're not the hills we knew when we were young and crazy. I'm still crazy over you. Virginia, I thought I saw you yesterday. Virginia, hell, I think about you every day. I try and try, but somehow can't seem to find a way to get back home to Virginia. I gotta get back home to Virginia. Another girl claims she's my wife. I barely know her name. Must have met her while binging, just a bit too drunk on fame. She says she'll be the answer to my hopes and fears and dreams. But when I wake up beside her, all I wanna do is scream. I scream, Virginia. I thought I'd call you yesterday, Virginia. Hell, I think of calling every day. I try so hard, but somehow can't seem to find a way to get back home to Virginia. With cannonballs and swimming pools, do I join the list of fools who want to love and be with you, Virginia? Or am I hanging on too long? Maybe I should just move along. Somehow I can never run away. You could have stopped me with a look, perhaps the faintest smile, but you let me think your heart would forget me in a while. Did pretending not to love me work out just as you planned? Or do you find when you're dreaming I'm the one who holds your hand? Hold on, Virginia, I almost got home yesterday, Virginia. Hell, I may need one more day. I try so hard, but somehow can't seem to find a way to get back home to Virginia. I gotta get back home to that girl today. I gotta get back home to that girl.
Taking me, I've had more than I can take, and it's breaking me. Flying so high, I've lost my senses, taking a ride, the road to sweet sin. You're under my skin. Vibrations kill me and I succumb. There's so much fire to the chase, overtaking me. I've had more than I can take, and it's breaking me. Don't kill my vibe by rushing. Dive into eternity. Life without hunger's nothing. Given to the vanity. Flying so high, I've lost my senses. Taking a ride, the road to
friend for life, just listen to me. Trade for better
visions of your being becomes real to me like I then come. You are there. With eyes closed, I taste everywhere. Your eyes, your lips, your breast, your hair. Such a dream, so real, such a love I feel. I want to stay there forever and ever in the realms of this dream. Oh dream maker, oh weaver of magical dreams, make this dream come true tonight. Dream maker, make my dream come true tonight. Let me.
Maybe it's not quite as deep as I first thought it was. Yeah. Dysfunction is all I know. Stepping out this comfort zone. Why pretend when we both know we're better off alone? See, this is cool, but I won't break someone special, my soulmate. 'Cause this ain't working, no more room for mediocre. What's the use in being cordial? Wasting time, boy, it's not worth it.
Until I got right with myself. They always told me that I couldn't do it, but I kept my faith and I got through it. I bossed it on up, got a real Ford tough. I had to change the game up, had to get my weight up. Change my level, had to change my level. Had to switch it up, had to go for something better. Change my level, had to change my level. Had to switch it up, had to go for something better. Woo! I was doing bad, but now I'm doing better. I ain't have the time, I can put you in my schedule. Had to cut you off, had to stack up my cheddar.
never seen it coming. I've been moving 100,000, barely pushing 100. Got locomotive momentum, only loco in the moment. Muy poco is your perspective. I'm wavier than the ocean. Yes, I kill it OT. Every time I bow, got game front street. 18, no star, rocking with the right one. Penny cash on digging, shawty don't make moves. Let's about that check, yes.
Change my level, had to change my level. Had to switch it up, had to go for something better. Change my level, had to change my level. Had to switch it up, had to go for something better. Woo! I was doing bad, but now I'm doing better. I ain't have the time, I can put you on my schedule. Had to cut you off, had to stack up my cheddar. Get on my level, get on my level. So I was doing bad, but now I'm doing better. I ain't have the time, I can put you on my schedule. I had to cut you off, had to stack up my cheddar. Get on my level, get on my level, get on my level. Get on my level.
WO. It's the heartbeat of Old Dominion. Welcome to the broadcast. It's the Dream Maker Show. It's a Thursday. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. So let me get myself on the camera, baby. Let me get on the camera so you can see what we all about here. What's going on? You know, they always changing my look. You know, trying to do, man. They do what it. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'll get it later. We in there anyway. Good morning, Miss Melovee. How you doing?
Yes, good morning, good morning. Another good morning.
It's another day.
Another day,
in the
day.
land of the living.
Amen. And look, that's always a good thing to say these days.
Hey, you got to say it, because if not, you don't know if you're living or not.
I know, right? All that's going on in the world today.
Hey, but God is always
looking
down
so
and
good.
shining his blessings on us down here. Us poor folks.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're rich in him, though.
Hey,
We're
that's what
rich
I'm
in
talking
him.
about. I may not have everything here on earth, but I'm storing up my treasure chest up in heaven.
Amen.
No man can lay claim
he
to.
said that's all where it matters.
Hey, that's what it's all about.
Yes, yes. So we're just blessed to be here today on a wonderful Thursday. It looks a little gloomy out, but you know what? It's all good.
It's warm though.
Yes.
You know,
this weather is something else,
Yeah.
isn't it? Oh my goodness.
I just don't want to catch the flu.
You and me both.
You know.
People not making it through the flu.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Oh my gosh.
It's hard. It's hard on a pimp.
I don't know about that.
Well, I ain't talking. As they say, I ain't talking. You know, I'm gonna be like Steve Harvey.
He said, "Mum's the word," right?
Mum's the word.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Want to say good morning to Hampton Roads and the World Wide Web, because we're everywhere. We're on the World Wide Web. Ain't no doubt about it. And we are right here in the best of the 757 community, broadcasting live from the studios of WODU. And we'll be here with music from 11 until 12, playing some of the best music, R&B, hip-hop, pop. I might throw some Luther in there today.
Oh, like you know I love Luther.
I got to play.
No, you got to do Luther today.
You know, I gotta do something.
The world needs now.
Hey, what is love? That's what we need.
Yes.
We need that love.
Yes,
You know,
amen. And
try
he
to
knew
let
how to
every-
do it.
Hey, you gotta show love.
You have to.
Because love can overcome evil.
That's right.
But evil can't overcome love.
Well, speak it.
We gotta keep
It
doing.
says speak it. That's
Keep
right.
working on what we work on.
Amen. Amen.
You know, and we got some exciting guests. We're gonna let you know all about that in the next break. But right now, we're gonna get back into the music. How about some Anthony Hamilton? You know, my soul's on fire. You know, that's why I was talking the way I was talking, because my soul was on fire. I'm trying to put that fire out.
Put the fire out, right?
Yeah. Right here on the Dream Maker Show on WODU. It's the heartbeat of Old Dominion. Listen.
much pride to back off of it. I wear it well when no one can see. I'm talking about pain. Gonna take trials to be delivered. Y'all know that happiness ain't for free. I'm heading down the wrong way. Please, somebody, won't you? Oh, please, won't somebody please stop me? Yeah. My soul is on fire, and I can't take this pain away. Got me running, got me running, got me running, got me running, got me running. My soul is on fire, and I can't face another day. Yes, I'm still hurting, about to give up. Done lost sleep and lost weight. I'm doing bad. Getting hard to keep my chin up. I need somebody to kneel and pray for me. Yeah, I'm heading down the wrong way. It's getting hard for me to breathe. Yeah. Oh, please, won't somebody please stop me? Oh, my soul is on fire, and I can't take this pain away. Got me running, got me running, got me running, got me running, got me running. My soul is on fire, and I can't face another day. I can't face another day. Yeah. My soul got me burning, got me hurting, got me. My soul. Won't you breathe? Won't you help me? Won't you please me? Stop thinking in me, please. Want somebody stop for my soul is on fire. My soul is on fire. I can't take this pain away. Got me running, got me running, got me running. My soul is on fire. I can't make another day. I can make it through another day. Yeah. My soul is on fire. You got me watching my back. You got me laying down. You got me giving up, and I gotta keep my chin on fire. Got me running, got me running, got me. Got me running, got me running, got me. Want somebody call the preacher, let him help me say. Call my mother, won't you tell her to stop and pray. Please, somebody, won't you help me through another day. I can't make it out. Now my body won't just help me through my body.
Every time I hear funky music, I just can't stand still. I've got to move, yeah.
Yes, I do. People think that I'm a little crazy. Yes, they do. 'Cause they'll see me walking. Then I'll start dancing in the street. And then I say, talk it to me.
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. That's that great sounds of the late, great, the one and only Luther Vandross. You heard right here on the Dreammaker Show. You know we make it do what it do, baby.
That's right.
Melovee.
Yes.
That funky music.
Yes.
It gets you every time.
It does. It does.
Matter of fact, it make you thirsty too. and talking about being thirsty.
Well, we have a guest that's coming on, actually several guests that's coming on today.
Okay.
To talk about a health product.
Oh.
It's called BioJuice.
Okay.
We're going to find out more about it when they get here and see what it's supposed to do for your health.
Oh, okay.
Yes. BioJuice.
Yeah, what is it, owl juice? maybe that juice will
it
do
claims to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out. Neither one of us have tried the product, so we're going to make sure that it's on the up and up. We ain't claiming nothing.
Claiming nothing. It might be Gatorade when you get in. I don't know.
But in support of black businesses for Black History Month, because we're still in Black History Month, we've got a few more days left. We wanted to bring on people who are in black businesses.
Right.
So this is one of the products that they said that will they claim to do a lot of things. Right. So we want to talk to them when they get in the studio today.
I know when I go buy stuff at the store.
You read the ingredients?
And you know, use my debit card. I claim I got money in the cash.
Well, for a hypothetical sake, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, you do. Because you're not trying to defraud anybody or anything.
Right.
Right. Because when you stick the card in there.
Yeah, it may not be physically there yet, but it's electronic.
Right.
So
it got to take a little time to get
there. But it's on its way.
It's on its way, right?
Yeah, so when I get my statement at the end of the month, I got a $35 charge on there.
Well, look, it does make its way to your account, right?
Where I bought a Gatorade and the
no, you did for $35.
And no, I'm just
hypothetically
saying that I bought a Gatorade for 99 cents and it didn't clear that day, but the bank went on and paid it.
I understand. No,
my account
I got you. I got you.
But they gonna get their money.
They gonna get. I got
one
you.
Way or the
I
other.
got you.
Don't use the card.
Don't use your card unless you got the funds in there. There you go. There you go. So
right here
we're looking forward to them being in the studio and telling us more about their product.
No question. That's what it's all about. Black History Month.
Yeah, Black History Month. Yeah.
28 days.
Wow. Okay.
We live 365.
Well, you know, like we said.
That's why the Panther movie kicked butt.
What? I know.
I am so.
I love that movie. Yeah, it was off the chart.
I'm going to see it again.
Yes,
again.
And when my husband says he wants to see a movie a second time, I know it's good because he and I know I'm going to disclose this. He said he cried 3 times during the movie. He said, "You didn't see me?" I said, "No, I didn't see you. It was dark." He said he cried 3 times during that movie. Yeah, he said.
I was crying too because my character wasn't in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right, Captain 85.
You know, that's all right. I'm gonna
We said that in unison, Captain 85.
He gonna be in one of them.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah.
'Cause,
well, now what's happening.
Right.
Black characters,
Hello.
black superheroes. So, you know, get on board.
But
Get on
people don't
board.
understand there's over 50,000. Because I did my research when I started working on my character.
Right.
There's over 50,000 black characters by black artists.
Right.
But only you might hear about a couple thousand of them.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
That's all. But you got over 50,000 black comic book characters.
Right. Okay.
But
okay.
most of them ain't popular.
Right, but like you said, they're not the primary superhero
Right.
that people look to and say, "Hey, that's such a
Yeah, but see, when
like
they
the
see Captain
Superman."
Friday, they be like, oh yeah, I know him. He used to be on that radio station. Which one? The radio station. All right, stop playing. Back to the music. We in it to win it. I'll give you a little blues today. You know, every now and then you got to throw some blues in there to the people. Some Willie Clayton. This one is called My Everything. On the heartbeat of Old Dominion, WODU.
My everything, and girl, it's real slow. You make my heart sing. I'm so glad that I found you. I just love to be around you, and you are my everything. I'm gonna give you what you need. Just keep loving me, baby. You are my all in all. Whenever you need me, girl, whenever you need me, all you got to do is call. 'Cause baby, I know you're my everything. I can remember when we first met. You know we started talking, girl, and my heart skipped a beat. I knew from that day, this special feeling would last forever. As our conversation went on, and I gently touch your hand, 'cause baby, you always on my mind. And I know another love like you I'll never find. 'Cause baby, you are my everything, and you are my everything. Baby girl, you are my everything. Everything I ever needed in a woman, I found it in you. I gotta tell the world, you are my everything. Baby, you are
Wanna know what's on your mind? condo to come to this. Well, I'm back, but this time I'm with my man. And these women are putting their hands all over his Yamamoto Kanzai sweater that I bought. And I'm much, much unhappy about that. I'd hate to come down to the level and become a BW, a basic woman. But if they don't stop, it's gonna get scandalous. Uh-oh!
Got a meeting in the ladies' room.
I don't need this.
I'll be back real soon.
That's what I get for being in the neighborhood.
Got a meeting in the ladies' room.
Where's my jewelry?
I'll be back real soon.
Can we talk?
I don't know, but I think you better watch your man. You better watch your man. 'Cause girl, he's doing like nobody else can. All the girls are watching him. If you wanna be sure, you best go powder your nose. Go on and powder your nose. 'Cause you wanna look good when you step on the floor. That's why I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. Say, ooh, everybody sing it like, say, Step through the door, they were standing in line. Ladies took their time, smoking funny cigarettes and taking their time. On their minds, trying to pass me a mirror. Hurry up, 'cause I ain't got much time. I got to get right back, 'cause there's a hunk of a man I done left behind. That's why I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. I told my man I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. Say, ooh, everybody sing it like, say, I'll be a freak of soy. Walked on the floor and everybody was jamming. They playing my favorite song. Got me singing along. Can't turn your back for a minute. Somebody's rocking my man. Girl, they're doing it like nobody else can. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Excuse me, lady, this man's with me. I don't like to share, you can plainly see. He looks good, good enough to eat. But believe me, lady, he belongs to me. In the ladies' room, I'll be back real soon. I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon.
Don't slap me, 'cause I'm not in the mood. Don't slap me, 'cause I'm not in the mood. Don't slap me, 'cause I'm not in the mood. Don't slap me, 'cause I'm not in the mood.
In the ladies' room, I'll be back real soon. Meeting in the ladies' room, I'll be back real soon.
Look, man, why you ain't picking up the phone, man?
Because I'm busy. What you mean?
Really, I gotta text you 10 times before you seen the message. The message said seen.
Yeah, take my phone when I was.
Really? That's how that's where we're at right now?
It might have been the Hennessy. Babe, you making up all this energy. You acting like you ain't hearing me. Don't even know who this is, show me identity. We've had some long walks. Yeah, we've had some long talks. That's why it's hard to watch. Lately it feel like we keep on falling off. Look, I don't know what your past did to you. Whatever trust that you had, you put it into it. What's the influence? You shattered and ruined. Been picking and choosing. The tension is brewing. Who winning, who losing? I think I might lose it. Trying to figure you out like in a Rubik's Cube. She ice cold. Yeah, relationship goals. Get money with bae. Maybe take a vacay in a suite and relax. We might never come back. Just be counting our stacks. Fall asleep on some racks. Sipping Henny and Jack. Know you like the sound of that. Yeah, and it's making me sad. You should never go to bed, man. I'm missing your laugh. You should never go to bed, man. I'm missing your laugh. I ain't trying to go to bed, man. Look. We can't fold under pressure. Take your suitcase and put them clothes back in the dresser. Got me playing detective. You so overprotective. Just say what's wrong. Just give me perspective. Everything we've been through. We riding this like we on cruise. You know we sneakerheads. We can escape to the mall and just collect shoes. Put your phone away. DJ Khaled said stay away from they. Yeah, stay away from they. Just keep it between us and stay away from they. What's ours is our business. We started, we finished it. Not saying I'm innocent, just rather be intimate. I'm gaining experience. What have we done? What have we done?
Said they need love. If you believe in love, let me hear you say yeah. If you believe in love, let me hear you say yeah. When your heart is broken, when you're wounded, pride laid to rest, babe, you'll never open your heart to anyone else, you say. But you lie, know you're lying, babe. You see your mind might be made up, hey, yeah. But your heart has got its own plan. There's no one to blame. False pride, telling lies, trying to hide from feeling the pain. I know you don't want to feel, but there's nowhere to hide. When love's calling your name in from the dark, nowhere to hide, babe. There's nowhere to hide, yeah. So let love have its way, girl, with your heart. When love calls, love calls, love calls your name. It's on my lips. Girl, I wish that you were still here to take me away with your kiss, babe. Take me away from all this crazy, crazy. There's too many words have been spoken, yeah. Too many lies have been, baby, when love calls, it's calling your name, babe. Calling your name, girl.
Yes, it is. It's calling out for you, calling out for me, babe. Love's on its way, girl.
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. And you're riding with the Dreammaker on the Dreammaker Show. Want to let you know, coming up at 12:30, Music Theory Studio is here at WODU Studios. Come out and learn how to DJ. It's a free tutor. Get it early. Come on out early, and it's free. And don't forget, DJ Rick G's and DJ Caree will be giving showing you how to. Matter of fact, they setting up right there in front of the window. Show you how to get on the ones and twos, or should I say the 1, 2, and the 3, and the 4, right here at the heartbeat of Old Dominion, WODU. It's the Music Theory Studios at WODU. That's happening right here in the Web Center, right in front of WODU Studios. So come on out and enjoy that. Rick G's and DJ Caree will be giving showing you how to do it. It's magical fingers. That's what I call it. Hope to see you right here. We'll be right back with more music. And coming up at 12 o'clock, we got the one and only special guest on the Best of the 757 Community Talk Show.
Throughout the month of February, Black History Month celebrates the contributions of African Americans to American history and culture. Black History Month actually started as Negro History Week in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson. The goal of Black History Week was to educate African Americans about their cultural background and instill in us a sense of pride in our race. But in the words of a well-known actor, you're going to relegate Black history to a month? Black history is American history. All African Americans have to keep in mind the truth in this statement, and they and their children stand on the shoulders of many who came before them, such as Martin Luther King Jr., Jackie Robinson, Rosa Parks, Thurgood Marshall, Madam C.J. Walker, and many others. Black history is American history and should be recognized as such by everyone and not just one race. This public service announcement was sponsored by B48 Productions and Maestro Advertising.
And now another exciting episode of Captain 85.
In the past, many of my stories have dealt with children, some who I've helped to save and some who weren't so lucky. This story centers around a young man and what can happen to those even in the upper echelon of crime.
Now this little beauty is a must-have with the local gangs. I got about a dozen left.
His name, Nathan Beaumont. Occupation, gun dealer.
It's all there, man. I ain't gonna stiff you. I got my rep to keep.
Lots of guys say that.
Nate sold guns to both sides of the street. He even had people sell for him. One night after making a sale, he stopped at a gas station. He didn't see the addict hiding near the mini-mart, watching his every move. And, as a result, he was carjacked and shot to death by a man who had bought one of his own guns. May he rest in peace.
Don't forget, it's the best of the 757 coming up at 12 noon right here on WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion, and Facebook Live. So tune in, chime in, share it. Do whatever you want to do. It's all coming up at 12. And want to remind you, let you know that we're going to be here. Well, I won't be here on Saturday, but we will be down in Virginia Beach. I'll try to give you more information on that event coming up with the march coming up in Virginia Beach down Atlantic Avenue in Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's Saturday starting at 8 o'clock. Lining up at Rudy Inn. So don't forget to join in the march. Now it's back to more music, and this one is called and entitled First Place. And remember, the latest and the greatest, the best music in the 757. You're listening to the Dreammaker Show. It's on WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion.
Tell them haters, man, you in first place. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got. That's what's real. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got.
what you got, that's real. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got, that's real. They don't know what you took to get it. But you gon' show what you took to get it. Girl, what you want to drink? I know you thirsty. You should be having fun, it's your birthday. I know they try to tear you down in the West, but tell them haters, man, you in first place. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got, that's real. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got, that's real. Now you a role model for the young girl. You're always having fun, girl. You always keep protection, carry guns, girl. Shawty, you the one, girl. I tried to tell you that you're gonna make it. Never gonna replace you. Shawty, you the math of the equation. You get it, now you blaze it. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got, that's real. I know that they mad for real. They know what you got, that's real. There's a few places that they wouldn't go, that you done been, girl. You ain't gotta explain all your ends, girl. They seeing that you in, girl. Look at you riding in the Benz, girl. Rolling with your friends, girl. All up in the wing, girl. Stunning on him, girl. They don't know what you took to get it. But you gon' show what you took to get it. Girl, what you want to drink? I know you thirsty. You should be having fun, it's your birthday. I know they try to tear you down in the West. You tell them haters, man, you in first place. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got, that's real. I know that they mad for real. They want what you got, that's real.
I'm always ready for a war again. Go down that road again. It's all the same. I'm always ready to take a life again. You know I'll ride again. It's all the same. Tell me who's gonna save me from myself when this life is all I know. Tell me who's gonna save me from this hell. Without you, I'm alone. Who gon' pray for me? Take my pain for me. Save my soul for me. 'Cause I'm alone to see if I'm gon' die for you. If I'm gon' kill for you, then I spill this blood for you.
I fight the world, I fight you, I fight myself, I fight God, just tell me how many burdens left. I fight pain and hurricanes, today I wept. I'm trying to fight back tears, flood on my doorsteps. Life and living hell, puddles of blood in the street, shooters on top of the building, government aid ain't relief. Earthquake, the body drop, the ground breaks, the poor run with smoke lungs and scarred face. Who need a hero? You need a hero, look in the mirror, there go your hero. Who on the front lines at ground zero? My heart don't skip a beat even when hard times bumps the needle. Mass destruction and mass corruption, the souls of suffering men, clutching on deaf ears again, rapture is coming. It's all prophecy, and if I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, then that's what it gotta be.
Who gon' pray for me? Take my pain for me. Save my soul for me. 'Cause I'm alone to see if I'm gon' die for you. If I'm
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion, and we're getting ready to go live on the mic with our guests right here on the Best of the 757 Community Talk Show with your host, The Dream Maker.
You got too many names, right?
I got so many names. I don't know which one I'm going to go by. The Dream Maker from 12 until 1. And my co-host, Miss Melovee.
Yes, in the house,
Introduce the guests.
Yes. Well, we know we want to get those Facebook followers to press that share button. We have some wonderful people in the studio today to tell us about a product that's going to help our health. We're going to look forward to hearing more about it as soon as we're going to do it.
Yeah, I want to let you know, WODU Studios bring our guests in, but remember that the disclaimers, because we don't know too much about the product, so we are not responsible for the product itself. WODU Studios and the university disclaimer. But now we can get back to what we got to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm going to have them introduce themselves, and we're going to start with all right, Miss G. I was told to call you Miss G. They call me Miss M, but I'm calling you Miss G.
Okay.
So you go ahead and start out and tell us who you are and what you represent in the company.
Yes. Hi, my name is Gisela Handy. I'm better known as Miss G, and I do part of BioGeoGenetics, also known as BGG. And I do the marketing, design, the products, the product labeling, and the website and Facebook advertisement and social media, and also do a little sales here and there. So.
All right. So you got multifaceted jobs.
Yes, we all do, because we have a small team, so we all do multiple things within the company.
Always good thing to know. And as we want to promote Black History Month, we brought you in because you are a Black-owned and run company, and it's important that we share that with the community. So, and we will have you speak next. Okay.
Miss G actually did not give her full. She is certainly marketing extraordinaire, but she likes to play it now. But I'm RoShaundra Ellington. I'm the business and administration coordinator. So I do a little bit of everything. We all wear different hats, but basically promoting our company and definitely getting it out there and getting a warm and fuzzy feeling from not just our community, but community at large.
Right. Okay.
All right, I guess I'm up now, right? All right, for those of you guys who heard me before, my name is Doc, better known as the Doctor. And BioGeoGenetics was created by a small group and band of us. By the way, I'm the CEO of it, but that's not really important because titles are not really important to me. It's the product that's important to me. But we started with a group of people that was like, had like-minded constitutes on health. And we thought about drinks and juices and teas and tonics and all of these kind of things. And in 2006, we made the news. WTKR came out and did a thing for us, and it was called LIMS, which is our first product that got us well known. And since then, we have dabbled into other health things. And then we have just simply cut back and created a product called Santa Bio Juice, which is just for the regular Joe.
Okay.
Okay, it's a nice, good, crisp, organic type drink.
Okay.
And when I say the average Joe, it's the average person who's not really looking for that health thing, but looking for a good drink.
Right.
And we based the concept on watching my grandfather a long time ago, because I grew up in the country. And he used to sit on the porch and pour this salt on the watermelon.
Right.
You know, you know
Yeah. Remember that? Remember that? Old school.
Right? So I said to myself, what are you doing with this thing? And he said, it makes the watermelon sweeter.
Yes.
I didn't get it then. I didn't comprehend it. Later on, as I grew up and I understood science, I realized that he was creating electrolyte water with the watermelon. And at the same time, my grandmother eating tomatoes off the vine, putting salt on there because tomatoes are acidic. She was putting the salt on it, and if you guys don't know, salt is very alkaline. So they was doing simple chemistry. I call it front porch chemistry.
Amen. Amen.
But it still works right now.
And there you go. That's right.
It still works right now.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what I'm talking about right
Amen.
there.
Amen. And that's so apropos as to why we wanted to have you all come on the program. We know that it is important that we accelerate our history because a lot of people, we don't sit around and talk anymore like we used to do. Old school used to tell us, the stories and the history of things. We don't do that with our kids. We're on the phones, and actually we're building up an audience. Thank you for chiming in. And we're not engaging anymore. No, and especially with our elders. they were the source of our information, and even health wise, they used to tell us little things to do, and rather than going to the drugstore, they go in the kitchen and mix up something. You know, even hair grease and all these different things. Yeah, soaps, right?
Lye soap, I remember.
Yeah, remember the lye soaps, you know, and and tonics if you were sick, instead of telling you to go to the doctor and get medications. So as I was researching for this, and I'm glad, thank you for sending me that information. I did a little bit more in depth. I saw where the product that you created also is beneficial for the body. Tell us how it works in the body.
Okay, starting with Santos BioJuice, it's beneficial in the body because of the way we blended specific juices together. Like you blend apple juice together and you get a certain thing. You blend an orange juice together, you get a certain thing. And we just begin to blend these different juices together, and like I said, I used the principle of the salt and the watermelon. Right. And when we added our Himalaya sea salts, and that's
I just got hooked onto that.
There you
go.
That's
and I want to give credit to Pay the Bell, because she kept saying Himalayan salt. Yeah,
that's
ahead.
right. Yeah, you know what she's talking about.
Yeah, she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Himalayan salt, it was the beginning. It was the beginning for us, because we noticed that combination of sugar, natural sugar in the product, and the natural salts created, once again, a different bang to the juice. It caused the electrolytes to become alive. You actually felt hydrated. Right. And it was like, wait a minute, I'm drinking other sports drinks and didn't get as hydrated as I did with a simple, what I said, front porch chemistry.
Oh, okay. We're going to tag that, front porch chemistry.
Yes.
Okay. That belongs to you.
All right.
So and like I said, as I was researching this, I saw where your product claims, because I have not tried it, I want to make sure I put that out there. Neither one of us had to relieve pain and other. So tell us more about that.
That's, if you go out there and look at BioGeoGenetics and Google it, you will actually see the actual news thing. I'm not going to say a whole bunch. I'm going to let the news do the talking for me. Okay. However, I can say that the lady who was on that news footage, she had the actual problem in which was stated. They had to literally turn this lady over because she couldn't do it on her own. Okay. She came in one day and she used a new test product called LIMS. Now, the new test product called LIMS is so simple, but yet it's our trade secret because it's a blend of natural salt. Okay. We just found a way how to take the salt from using a spectrophotometer. Okay. And we took a spectrophotometer, and it's like taking this peppermint candy right here. The peppermint candy right here has a certain amount of sugar in it. It has a certain amount of salts in it. It has a certain amount of artificial colors in it. So we can take this and put in our spectrophotometer and break it.
It will create, and now I didn't know about all the natural remedies that it did, but talking about porch,
front porch chemistry,
front porch. My grandparents used to mix up stuff, you know, and we don't know what they were doing. They would just go in the kitchen and mix up things.
The guy that was in the Black Panther movie, one of the actors, the director, matter of fact, he was talking on Facebook. He was saying that in Africa, when he went there, they gave him watermelon and put salt in it.
Oh, that's right.
I gotta chime in for this. I gotta chime in because this is so hot. This is so hot. Thank you for bringing me that up. Okay. Because it was in Africa, everyone who can hear my voice right now, I want you to pick up your Googling phone and I want you to push in pictures of the original watermelon and pictures of the original banana. And what you're going to find out is that the original watermelon was not red through and through like we think it is. For over the last 400 or 500 years, we have been eating a mimicked faked watermelon. And the bananas that we supposed to eat, they have actual pomegranate seeds in them, the same size as the pomegranate seeds. So we have not actually been eating a real banana either. If we want to base things on what's what and who's who on the fruit and vegetable thing, I just don't want to throw that in because we just don't know that we're not.
But you know what? Wherever the conversation leads you, right? But RoShaundra, I want you to finish your thought.
How did you feel now that you have integrated the pink?
Actually, I did have a different health feeling. You know, you feel a little healthier. Maybe because it could be all psychological too. So, but it did do a lot better for me in cooking. When I didn't have to use as much.
Exactly.
And it actually heightened some of the recipes that my grandmother write for the holiday, the flavors. So I said, okay, all right, Patty, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna incorporate it in my daily cooking now.
That's right.
And it does heighten the flavors of things, and you don't have to use a whole lot.
You really don't.
Right.
I mean, you really don't.
You found that your taste buds have changed.
Yeah, it did.
They're heightened.
They're heightened.
And so in your mind, you feel like I feel a little better,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Right, I don't know.
But let me tell you. So most people think salts are your regular table salts, right? Your
Right.
white,
Iodized,
and
iodized
the first
salt,
thing that
right.
comes to your mind is high blood pressure,
Right.
things like that. That's not what we get from our products. The pink, the black, the red sea salts. But what we're really missing is, as G said, we are the salt of the earth.
Right.
We're supposed to be putting that back into our bodies.
Right.
So with our products, what you're really getting is whatever deficiency your body has, whatever mineral deficiency
Right.
your body has, that's what our salts are filling in.
Okay.
So that's why you're feeling better.
Okay.
Okay, so like, African butter. Do you know how that?
African butter, yes.
Okay, I'm a diabetic.
Okay.
I put some food in the microwave, and then have the thing to take it out with, and it was hot, and it spilled on my hand. And as a diabetic, I should have went to the emergency room.
Yes, but you did.
But I took that African butter and put it on my hand, and this is what it looked like now.
Wow. See that?
It's almost back. It's going to be almost back to the same color of my skin.
Exactly.
Any other time,
You have to rush to the
I
hospital.
would have to rush to the hospital.
And you see that alternative, and that's what we were used to using in the old days.
Right.
You know, we would use and that butter has certain plankton salts in it. When they create it, they put certain plankton salts. A lot of
Right.
people are not aware of that.
Right.
The same way when they do black soap. Black soap has a certain
I remember
amount.
black soap.
Yes, and it's back on the rise again.
Right, it is, absolutely.
It's on the rise again.
Yeah,
And
shea butter.
Exactly. Because people didn't know how to use the African black soap when it first came up, because we being Americanized,
Right.
okay, using African black soap on our skin, it began to eat us up. It was like, oh my God, it's burning. Well, because we weren't used to that base of
That's
soap,
right, it's
of that
absolutely.
material.
And going back to the front porch chemistry.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? We're going to keep using that. That's what our grandparents used to use. They used to go in and say, oh, no, don't, put some butter on it. And I remember also when certain remedies that they would come up with for hair products, face products. I am originally from New York, so we would get the black soap from you had to go to Harlem.
Yes, you
right?
did.
You had to go, I'm going to be real. You had to go to Harlem and get certain things for your hair and for your skin, because not every place carried it. I'm from the South Bronx originally, but that's what I used to use for many, many years, was that black soap. Yeah.
And I think people are starting to get back to
natural,
right. Because things are just not working out the other way. So they're starting geared more towards where we originally got everything from. So and that's the reason why we came out with these products to offer a better alternative for the community, something that they can get effective results from.
Right, and we are going back to natural. Women are going back to natural hair.
Yes.
Natural hair products, natural, skin
Absolutely.
products. A lot of companies are up and coming. Some I can't name, but we know her. She started in her kitchen, stirring product, and now she's well known on different shopping networks.
There you go.
But I see where people are getting back in the kitchen, like grandma and grandpa used to
Yes.
getting it and mixing up stuff. My grandmother would not use anything on my hair except what she mixed up.
And she did good, because by looking at it right now, it's beautiful.
Bless the Lord. But at the end of the day, that's what we need to get back to as our roots. And as we were talking about the movie Black Panther, just to sit in that movie and to see those women, the top three are from the native country.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh my God, the native African. That's what I said. I'm going to get the dialect and coming back to the natural. They were talking about how they had to deal with the hair issue. They had to shave their heads, and some had to. So we're getting back to those natural roots. Again, we must say we have not used this product, but we wanted to make sure that information got out to our community, to the public in general, not just for us, our people, but also for everybody who's listening. We need natural alternatives to put in our bodies again. We need to stop all this. We can't read the GMO and this. And my husband is always saying France and other countries are well ahead of us.
Yes, they are.
Because they've taken out certain additives in their product, sugars and stuff. Yeah, you can't fructose. Oh my God, don't get about us talking about fructose. Yeah.
It was one of my friends. He was a chemist or whatever. He just know the breakdown.
Right.
And he used to say, "Look, you see that soda that you're drinking?
Mm-hmm.
See that word right there? He said, I'm gonna show you something. Now you see that word right there?
Mm-hmm.
He said, you're drinking a soda that's got antifreeze in it.
That's right. Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
absolutely.
And you don't even know the wording.
Exactly.
And approved.
And approved.
And approved.
Absolutely.
You can have so much antifreeze in your body. You can have so many flies that fall into the batter of an X-named chocolate chip company.
Right.
Okay? It's allowed.
Yeah. Poison too.
Because certain amount can be
Exactly.
I have to say, going to that point, I grew up overseas. So moving back to the States, I actually got really ill because I was accustomed to eating fresh foods. I didn't have any of these things I couldn't pronounce.
That's right.
And I actually went to the doctor and she...
Spade, I like that.
Man from 103 Jam.
Spade, 103 Jam. All right. Annette Torres, thank you for chiming in.
That's coming from Bronx, New York.
Yes, from the Bronx. Michael Mazon, another 103 Jams. DJ Heart Attack, former. Yeah. We have Amber Lewis, thank you for watching. Andrew, we thank you for watching. Anton Austin, thank you. He always chimes in. I thank you for him because he's always. Lawrence Atkins, thank you for chiming in as well.
He's one of my alumni from TCC, College. Yeah.
And I want to say a shout out to a gentleman who, before you even came, he saw the promo that we put up on Facebook. He said, "Oh no, Sister Venus and Brother Henderson, I need for you all to make sure you chime me in when these people come because I need this product."
All right.
Prince Cree and his brother is Levi Little from Blackstreet. He said he said I need this product, so I made sure I just chimed him in. So I want to make sure that I give him a shout out.
Well, you can extend that invitation. Tell them to come to 3228B South Military.
Absolutely,
look,
and
they can try any product that we have available on the credibility of who? WODU.
All right. Like we said, we haven't tried it personally, and maybe you and I need to go and take a field trip.
No, there's no maybe about it.
Okay, there you go. All right, we got a person. She said no. We will make it happen. We will go and we'll do a remote.
Yeah. Can you purchase it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, and we want to come and try out. It's 3238 South. Okay, 3228. Thank you. My glasses are on. See, and it says it does something for vision enhancement. You know, it claims that it does vision enhancement. So, 3228 South Military Highway, Chesapeake, Virginia. So, and it's BioGeoGenetics.
Healthy Lifestyles is the name of our store.
Okay.
It's a division of BioGeoGenetics.
Okay, Healthy Lifestyles.
Okay. Because I can't even see with that.
Need one of our Santa juices here. You know, maybe a little salt deficiency going on.
You know what? And we're getting back to that salt thing. All the time we've been told stay away from salt.
Yes,
but it's certain kinds of salt because remember iodized salt was not the best for us.
Right. That's
so now it's not that kind of salt we're talking about. Exactly. And when you were talking about the black salt, I didn't know there was that many salts until I went online and saw a Himalaya when I ordered it. And all those I said, well, I don't know, which would I get? So I just started out with the Himalayan salt. But I saw, and even the pepper, you know, ground, they have various types of peppers. So we really have needed to get back to the roots, to the ground, bringing stuff out of the ground, and utilizing that again instead of this manufactured stuff. Yeah.
And that's a good thing about our company because we have a lot of community open events.
Okay, so good.
In various
you need to let us
places.
know.
So we would definitely keep you informed, and that way we can educate people and let them sample our products, so they can, you know, see how it feels, and also they learn. Because a lot of people are not aware of the different types of salts. It's also good sugars for us.
I'm gonna let you give the promo on that.
Also,
you can hold it up. You can see it.
Okay.
So,
you want to give it to him? He can.
While you're talking,
Pull it up there.
Put it up there so
in the body and the earth is all at a cellular level, and we
And that's what biogeogenetics is about. It's like bio, the body,
Right.
geo, the different shapes,
Right.
and genetics, where we all come from.
That's right.
Now,
DNA. That's
It's our
what it is.
DNA, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
DNA.
You know, and everything that we do have, it's 100% natural, and the information can be found in that book that young man is held up. That you guys have come out, and it's a very expensive read. It costs about $4.
Wow. Right. We put that on a hamburger, right?
Exactly. And it tells you about, it was written by Mrs. P.F. Williams,
Okay.
the author, and she came out and she had some issues going on, and after going through the issues and conveying her data with us, she dedicated herself to not only coming by, but to becoming a member, because we are basically a member organization. And she wrote that book based on her experience and the research in which we came across, and she's awesome. So I'm going to give you a shout out, Mrs. Phyllis Williams. Thank you very much.
Okay. And I saw where you did, you said it's a member-driven company.
Yes, yes.
And for 20 years?
Yes,
Right.
we're just now really coming out for public viewing.
Okay.
And the reason why we stayed up, because we had such a large membership, and we stayed within a collective group, putting our monies in our own pan and finding solutions within our own group. Now, when we found solutions in our own group, we would take that and it would now belong to everyone who was to come to the group in the future. So if Miss Jones had X going on with her, and we had someone else who had Mrs. Jones' similarities, then we could go over there and look at that and say, Miss Jones had that, this is what Miss Jones did, so maybe you should try that.
Again, back in the day, that's how it went.
That's how it went.
One told the other
One
one.
teach
Word of
one.
mouth.
That's
Word of
right.
mouth through the church, through the community.
Exactly.
Everything was right. The village. That's
The
the
village.
next one. It was community centric. Everything we did, because we didn't go outside our community.
We didn't have to go
And
out
that's what I
there.
tell you, we used to go to Harlem. We used to do. We stayed within our communities because we
Exactly.
had the remedies.
Yes, we did.
And other folks created. And we know the Black History Month, we always get into C.J. Walker, Madam C.J. Walker. We don't hear nothing about her until it's Black History Month.
Right.
But all these women and men created products,
Yes, they did.
To make sure our health was always intact.
We used to have this. If you're from, I don't know if you're from this area. We used to have a guy that ride around in the 50s and 60s and in the 70s from Raleigh, called him the Raleigh Man.
The Raleigh Man.
All homemade products. Sazzes that you put on a sore.
I haven't heard that. Right, exactly.
Blue stone.
Yes.
You take the blue stone. I know my brother brought a friend from New York.
Okay.
And she had got cut on her knee and had stitches, and it left a dark mark. So my mom said, I can get rid of that. She said, no, the doctor said that can't go away.
Are you
said,
kidding?
Yeah, I can. So my mom went to the store, got some blue stone, put because you had to put it in warm water, just drop them in there, and it turns the water blue. And she would just rub it, and she said, when you go back, just put it on there every night. And she called my mother, my brother called, said a month later, said, that's almost gone.
Exactly. See, home remedies, things like that. See, when I walk around, I had to put my bag right, because I didn't want you guys to think I was a little trick. So I walk around with this here, right?
Right.
And people say, what is this? Is this
Medicine man, right?
This is my if I have something, I come across somebody and they cooping and calling, I'm like, here, take a little bit of this here, because I don't need you coughing around me. I'm trying to do. And they go, you know what? That's good. People say, that's something like a snake oil. I'm saying, look, man, if you knew what I knew,
Right.
okay, you would not mess with certain items.
Right.
You would go back, because my first company we created was called Through the Ages Herbs and Holistic Works. Then it went into the Phoenix Institute of Herbal Research and Development.
Right.
Then we go into different companies, Institute of Cellular Wellness, because at each level we came up with different concepts, and we put those concepts over here for people who were really, really, really interested.
Right.
Like, you won't see us on the corner preaching to somebody, hey, you need to try it. You go out there, you won't see us advertising for real.
Right.
Because we're not. It's word of mouth. You see us, you come through, everything is all right. The news just happened to fall into it when they did the interview, and they was like, this is the craziest thing in the world.
Right.
And they admitted it. Well, they can't admit it for you on regular stuff right there. But they actually utilized the product and said, wow, this is phenomenal.
And then think about it, when you do that, and it says someone used it and now telling you what the results were.
That's
So
right.
it's testimonial.
It's testimonial.
Driven rather than, okay, I see it on a commercial, nobody knows if that person ever used it.
Exactly.
And so here, but that's experiential. I have an experience, and now I'm
there you
saying,
go.
you know what, girl, let me tell you this. Or, you know what, and that's what the sister girl and the, you know,
That's
guys
right.
just
The
thought,
barbershop
yeah,
clip.
the barbershop
Yeah,
clip,
that's
right?
right.
Yeah, the barbershop,
Experience
yeah,
is the best
it's the
teacher.
best teacher.
That's the
So,
best teacher.
absolutely.
That's why during our events we like to give out samples so people can get that
Right.
experience right
Yeah.
there.
Right.
And you know, oftentimes we videotape so other people, our
Right.
audience can see. And it's just a really great product. And being we do everything in house, we manufacture, produce, and
Right.
distribute. So we cut out a lot of costs, and we're able to offer
Use
into the
savings.
community at a low cost.
We could do that now with social media.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
I did that before.
even when I was growing up, my father, you know, back in the day, in the 50s and stuff, you know, we had a lot of money, you know. So when you got a cold, my dad would take rock candy and put it in bourbon and let it sit there overnight.
There you go.
And drink it.
That's right.
It breaks up
Medicinal
the flame.
purposes.
They call it whooping cough.
Yep. Oh, take a whooping cough.
That's
right
what,
now.
that's what alcohol was for medicinal
And,
purposes.
you know what they do now? They cut down the forest. They cut down all the trees.
Yes, they are.
My mom and them used to, when we went down to North Carolina, something was wrong. So my mom would tell my aunt, she said, okay, wait a minute. She would tell her son, baby, bro, go out there in the woods to that tree and get that root.
Sassafras.
Yeah. Take that root and sit up in the window and let it dry out and then chew on it.
And you'll be right as rain.
Yeah. So a lot of the things
single
that we
time.
get into, people are
Right.
not aware of.
Right.
They
And we've
just-
lost that. We talk about this often. We've lost that community where we would sit and talk with one another about stuff that happened during the week or during the day or the month, telling our children what we learned.
The sharing of
Right.
information.
Yeah, sharing
Yeah.
information. We you know, the networking is we don't have, it's
say
non-existent almost.
One of the things that I think maybe the most powerful thing that makes us such a unique company is that we build ourselves and our community, but we really believe in building other people.
Right. Yes.
So with our Sante Bio Juice, we've actually now opened up and we're giving out to the public to help them if they want to start their own company. So private labeling. So if this is something that you want to do, if you ever thought of being an entrepreneur, the great thing about this gentleman is that he wants to build other businesses, black or otherwise, whatever it is that your dream is. But to make that a part of our community again, because that's what we used to do.
We used to do that.
Grab one another
That's right.
and each one brings another one
That's
up.
right.
So I think that's one of the real strong points about us that really does make us unique is that we're now offering this to other people.
Okay.
And every April 1st is when we started, is that I actually take people out on a herbal from April all the way up until October. And the reason I do this is because, and it's broken down into two divisions. The reason I do this is because by the time we go out and collect all the herbs, and I show you where all these locally grown herbs are at, by the time the winter time gets here, the fall time, they're already dried. And now, you know what you got? You have a medicine cabinet of free herbs that you gathered, you washed, you dried, you spent in classrooms studying the principles of it. You know the facts now. So next year, in case I drop off the edge of the world, you can go out there and find something yourself. Empowerment is our main
And you
goal.
said that teach one,
Each one
teach
teach
one,
one,
right? And that's what we're missing so greatly nowadays. We're not doing that.
Because with the opium academic, you know, opium, these people are getting hooked on drugs,
Yes, they are.
overdosing and dying, you know.
Putting everybody back to sleep
Right.
slowly. And if we look at that opium epidemic, it's following suit, because if you were to pull out one of the old tapes called The Untouchables, I stick in the black and white era.
I love black and white.
Black and white, right? So I was looking at
TCM
my Untouchables, and Untouchables had it is during the time when mafiosos did not even want to mess with heroin.
That's
They
right.
said, we don't want
And
to
they
get
would
our
not.
hands.
They would not
touch
touch
it.
their product. They would sell it, but they
Yes.
we stopped doing that as well.
Yes,
And
we
we
have.
all know what that's called. Or have any comments, please make sure you put that out there while they're here. They can answer some questions based on what your comments or your questions are. Oh, Kennick L. Thank you, Kennick, for chiming in.
He got this event going on.
Yep, today at Betty F. Williams, the mentoring program.
It's 3 o'clock.
Yes, 2:30, 3 o'clock, I believe. Come out and support him at Betty F. Williams. He was on, he sent a representative yesterday. awesome gentleman, awesome young black man who's doing a mentoring program in the community.
I love it. That's awesome.
Thinking about that's something that children need to learn about. Herbs, we know our former first lady.
We came in number 2 in the nation. Let me see, about 2000 and oh my God, it was 7 somewhere right now. We took a group, and this is the fun part. This is how we took a group of inner city kids having problems, as the moms and pops were saying. They didn't have no problems. Take the thing away from there and talk to them
and give them proper food. Right.
Give them proper. We took a group of kids that was supposed to be like, kids got A's on the report cards. Kids, we taught them how to make soda organically, chewing gum organic. We showed them how to pop popcorn. They said, how you gonna pop popcorn without a microwave? We said, we gotta teach you something. It's called a pot. There you go. Okay, we came in number 2 in the nation out of 1,300 other groups.
Wow.
We came in number 2, and the funny story behind that is that my wife called and said that she wanted to enter into a show, but this lady was being very animate about not allowing her to come into her show.
Right.
So my wife says, you know what? I can do my own thing. Right. She did her own thing, and the one who didn't let us in the thing didn't even make the second or third one.
Wow.
We came in number 2.
We do have someone that's asking, just tuned in, who are your guests on the show today? So sometimes people chime in at different times. So I want you to kind of give another overview of the company and why we're here.
Hi viewers, we are, this is the BGD, we're part of the BioGeoGenetics team, and what we are a local
manufacturing company.
We have a unique beverage called Sante Bio Juice that we just recently launched, and it contains fruit juices and natural sea salts, which are beneficial to everyone's well-being. So we're just talking just getting back to
healthy products,
to the root of
to the
things.
root of the cause, to the root of the
we
problem.
need to get back to. It's just a nice drink that we just like to promote well-being.
Right.
Healthy
alternatives, because what we're now seeing so much in our foods. My husband will go to the supermarket, read them like, oh God.
You have to.
He reads every single thing. Oh, we're not doing that. We're not getting that. Because now we need to get our bodies back attuned to, because we got too many illnesses going on.
It used to be like comparing the prices. Now you got to compare the
labels.
Like, what is it?
So we spend hours in it. But to answer Ms. Holly, thank you, Ms. Gloria Holly, for answering that question.
Yeah, and I also want to send a shout out to Tony Jones.
Yeah, Tony Jones. He says, hey, Captain 85 and Venus.
And also, for the viewers just chiming in, if you want to visit us, we have a store, Healthy Lifestyles. It's 3228B South Military Highway in Chesapeake, Virginia. Also, our website is www.bggforanswers.com, or you can reach out to myself or Orlando Ridley on Facebook. My name is Gisela Handy if you want any more information. So we are open and free to the community.
May I add, when they're open to the general public on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Mondays and Tuesdays we're closed for private consultations, as we have people who do not like to be bothered, and I respect their wishes.
Okay, so it's from basically Wednesday through Sunday. Okay, Wednesday through Sunday.
And
okay.
then Monday and Tuesday.
And you said the magic word. You said health. That's what Sante stands for in French.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
Oui, monsieur. That means, I think I know what I'm talking about.
But I wanted to make sure we introduce you again because people are chiming in. Okay.
RoShaundra Ellington.
Okay, and what's your position in the company?
I'm a catch-all.
Okay.
Let's just say that. And we really wear all hats,
Various
as
hats.
G said before, because we're a small company, we're a small black-owned company. So, when you're small, everybody has to be able to do something.
Oh, hello.
Right.
We know.
And not just something, a lot of something. So.
And
I'm Gisela, and I do the marketing design and help out with just the advertising. And, like she said, we help each other out. We wear multiple hats, and we just our main goal is just to get out to the community about alternative ways to feel good. Hey.
And yes, Miss Holly, they're saying BBG, which stands for
BGG, BioGeoGenetics.
Oh, okay.
She's
Let me clarify. For the website, it's BGG, the number 4. answers.
Okay.
Okay,
Good. Okay. So we will actually put that up on our on our Facebook page later on. But I want to get back to the fact that your company has been written up in various publications. Tell us about that. Because I know you sent me one of them, Natural Awakenings magazine. I actually looked at it. I was like, I couldn't find it, but yes, okay, good. And we have the magazine here.
And again, a lot of that is just strictly word of mouth. People who have come in, they've used the product, they've had all kinds of ailments. They've been to this doctor, that doctor, and then another doctor. And then they decide, I want to try a holistic approach. And they come in because it's really not an alternative. I think that's where people get wrong when it comes to being healthy. They see it as an alternative. It's actually a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
And we're trying to get back to that.
Oh, okay. They want to know, are you on Facebook?
Yes, we do. BioGeoGenetics has a page, and also that's the best way.
That's the best way.
BioGeoGenetics page. BioGeoGenetics.
Right, and I'll put that out there. Actually, when I'm sitting here, I can type it in myself. And then we have Denise Anderson also watching as well. And there's several other publications that you were also featured in.
We actually, the first time out the box was approached by Incredible Discoveries.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys know what the Incredible Discoveries are. That's when you go in there and they say, hey, it's great. Okay. So Lee Camphrey was the guy who came to us and says, hey, I heard about your product, and what we want to do is that we want to put you on the woman's channel on the cable channel.
Okay.
So I said to myself, as I said, okay, Lee, this sounds good. What's it going to cost me? Because I know ain't nothing for free in life, okay? Is it going to cost me half of my product, half of my secrets? What is it going to cost me, guy? Okay.
This is up his alley.
Okay, because I know, this ain't no handshake and a smile type deal, right? So he sat down and he told me what was going on, and he gave me all the inside, all the horn blowing, all the trumpet and stuff right there. And after he did all that, you know what I said to myself? Lee, we can do that.
Right.
We can do that. So how about this? How about we do our rendition of it? We send it to you. You tweak it if you think it needs to be tweaked, and then we'll go from there. By that time, the numbers should be changed, right? Have a nice day.
Wow. Okay. There you go. Taking back the power.
Taking back the power because
people will give away their own power.
No. It's too much research. There's too many people that are involved in this for us to say, oh, here's glass beads. We'll take that. No, we're not. No, we're not. We started this company, as the streets say, on the raw side of town. Okay? I quit my job, and I can honestly say I retired at 32 years old and have not worked for anyone else since. Bought 3 houses. When I had a job, I couldn't buy a house.
Hello.
Okay? So BioGeoGenetics, it works. I mean, it really, 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 really does work.
Now, you said that people can invest or be a part of it, or
yes, ma'am. Like you said, for example, you came to us and you said, Doc, your Santos juice is phenomenal. However, my church wants to have a drink, and we want to brand it with our church on it so we can make some money to get another wing on our church.
Right.
You come to us, I sit down, I design it, I get it state approved, just like ours is, so that nobody get in no trouble.
Right.
You get the paperwork, everything, contracts, all that. That juice is yours.
Okay.
You want to make more juice? You simply come back to us and say, "Job, we need to do," since we are a licensed manufacturing processing plant. So we can do it. Once again, creating a business where we have the control of it instead of sending out, because what happened on this was that the reason why we got a mini processing plant, because I went to someone else. Once again, here I go.
Hello.
I go to this guy and I says, hey, I want to, put my little thing in and do it.
Right.
He was very unprofessional. First of all, he called me a very condescending name. I'm not even going to mention his name or his company. I'm just going to mention the fact. At that particular point in time, I said to myself, you know what? Let's figure this thing out. And guess what happened?
Okay.
We are now legal in the state of Virginia, mini processing plant where we put our own juice together, our own labels, and we put it out there for the community.
Wow.
And also, this has created a great opportunity for me as well, because I our other team member, he wasn't able to come. He brought me on to be a sales rep. He had been hounding me for a couple of years, and I was like, So when I came in, initially just as a sales rep, but I looked around, and I've always had a creative nature, so the labeling on the bottles, I didn't really care for it. So I told Doc, and he said, well, fix it. And I was like,
Right.
So that started me into, I had never did graphic design or anything. So I said, well, hey, let me try it, and I've been doing it ever since. So I mean, I designed the labels.
She's a beast.
I make the commercials. I did the website. So it has really created a great opportunity for me because it helped me to realize a skill that I never even
it honed in and
had.
brought something out of you that God said it was there, but you didn't know it.
And He really, He pushes us to be our best.
Yes,
and that's a great thing. It's not just about money. It's just about learning and growing and reaching everybody. So it's a really great company.
More importantly, it's about family.
Family,
yes. I would say the number one thing when I look for in a leader is they always like to build other leaders. It's never about them, and that's definitely what he does with all of us that come in.
Absolutely, and that's that's one of the things that we've stopped doing as a community. Making sure that we bring somebody else along.
Right.
We need to create our own jobs, be the creators of what we want.
Exactly.
We all change it, right? We talked about that yesterday, right?
It's one thing known in America, and that's known by all races in America, that black people don't work together.
That's right. We don't.
Unfortunately, that's what the myth is.
The numbers may not show it,
but it's a fact. Now,
because our money, we spend
big money.
We spend real money.
Yes, we do.
They just said, the money that people spend, just go and see the movie. That's why the movie made $200 million.
Come on, now watch.
One weekend.
In one week, and I said to myself when I heard that, I says, "Do you see? If we as a unit would have taken that money and opened up a fund and say we are going to buy people's houses for them.com." Do you know how many houses we could have purchased with that and wait for another movie and then purchase another group and then or how about let's take it a little bit further. Everyone who has a cell phone, say I'm going to give $3 a week to the house fund. In 2 years, every man and woman in America's house will be completely paid for, but we don't want to go that route. We like the adversity.
We go buy Michael Jordans. There's nothing wrong with Michael buying, but $600-700
for what?
For one pair of shoes.
It's not right.
And you don't have a house to walk in.
Right, exactly. Or a car. But you walk. You want creases in your sneakers.
Right.
You look at.
We're blinking for the name.
Right.
Because they playing the game.
Bingo, I love that.
Exactly. We spending the money and they walking around, hey, y'all go ahead, keep on, get up.
But then again, the commercial says we want to be like who?
Yeah.
Right. And as long as someone is doing something, if we can mimic that, we think we are that. But that's chameleon style. You're not really that.
Right. We were talking about that. We've gotten to a place where we're looking at other folks and wanting to emulate that instead of being
who we are.
And creating something for ourselves.
Instead of investing in
Exactly.
Can I interrupt this one thing? Because this is really thin. Since this is Black History, I don't know if people are really aware of this, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there like this, hook, line, and sinker, and really raw. Okay? Black history not only shows us of the things that we created, the inventions that we created, the success we have created. I want everyone who can hear my voice to realize that when these people were creating these items, they were not allowed to read a book.
That's right.
They had no education. They didn't know how to make a tool. They didn't know how to make a cast. They didn't know how to make a model. But guess what? We got the cotton gin out from someone who couldn't even, come on now. We are just creators.
Right.
We don't need books. It's in us.
Right. The whole city of Washington, D.C. was designed by Benjamin Button with no designs.
Come on.
No finance.
And all the streets in Washington, D.C. line up with the stars.
Yes, they do. You see, this is what we do.
That's what we need to teach our children.
Yes.
And the man took the peanut and made 1,000.
Woo, come on.
George Washington.
Yes. made a lot. Come on now. Somewhere down the line, somebody must have just took that switch and cut off from us.
Right, and told us that we weren't important, that we the inventors, because they took it.
They had the spark was killed.
I don't care what it is, rap, this, whatever. It's always something that we create that's always siphoned from our community.
Yes, it is.
I want to say Sherry is watching. Thank you, Tamika Winfrey.
Hello, Miss Tamika.
Thank you. Yes, Miss Tamika.
How you doing?
So
feeling better? Hey, look, Tamika, I heard that you were you on your Facebook page that you was feeling a little under the weather. You might have to get this juice.
That's right. The only juice, right?
Keep you
healthy.
Going.
Yeah,
She's one of the head bartenders that manage the Palm Gardens.
But guess what? She's gonna have to come down to 3228 because we have a drink called Sexual Chocolate that is off the chart.
You have one called Sexy Red because that's her name is Red Joy.
Red. What we got one called? What is that? The Red Velvet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And Derek Beeman, he's chiming in. He has a play called One Big. He's called the organization belongs to is One Big Productions.
Yeah.
And it's everybody has a dream.
And he's running an audition in a couple of weeks for people to audition to be in this play, and the winners from there is going to be in the play in New York City.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody said P Easy Boy. BGG is officially on deck. Hashtag talk to him. Tron Kent and Levi Little from Black Street.
All right, what's up?
What's up, Levi? What's up? You might have to
get you back on.
Right, you know, that's
keep your voice at the pitch that you needed to be at when you in concert. He's all over the place. He's
all right, that's what's up.
He goes to, I think he was in Africa at one time. I don't know if he's still there. He's always sick. I mean, they on tour. They're doing that thing.
Everything. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I just tell you that with our juices, that we give them out sometimes just because sometimes you gotta let people know. You gotta make a believer.
Right.
And I have a coworker that she has apparently known about the company forever, knows our other business partner, wouldn't try it. I just happened to bring in some samples into the office, and she's like, I don't know if it was in my mind, but I don't hurt. I said, it's not in your mind, but I'm going to get you another one.
There you go, right.
Just for GP. Right. So to prove to yourself that it's not in your mind. Yeah. And I think what a lot of people do when we go out and we're at expos and we give out samples, we tell them, go walk away.
Right.
Come back and see us. And they all come back and they're, doing the leg movements and the arm movements. Like, okay,
because natural salts work. Right. And you can get them off of your, if you understand the science of it, and the problem is that we have been so blinded by nonsense that we can't see simple principles that are right before our face. Yeah. And that's what BGG is about. It's about looking at those simple things, bringing them back so that we can see that, hey, look, you don't have to have for real no X, Y, Z, but if you use basic anything that is conducive for your body, your body will respond.
That's right.
And
the natural it is, and the more pure it is.
It is.
Our body recognizes it. All those foreign things coming into our body.
It pushes our body completely out. It really does.
I also want to send a shout out to Rita Cherry. How you doing? I know you got that GE reunion thing coming up. So thank you for chiming in today. And she's a good friend of mine. I used to work with her mother. She does a lot of gospel singing in Portsmouth and throughout the Hampton Roads area for churches and things. So
that's awesome.
She's chiming in. So,
and you said earlier, if churches want to...
Yes, if churches want to take and let my team come out there, take a couple of pictures, sit down and talk to them about a drink, we can design a drink for them. Okay. And we'll actually be coming out in a little bit with 2 new green drinks and our version of what alkaline water should be like. From the BGG twist. Okay.
Yep. So like Sean was saying, we have opportunity. You can have private labeling, where you can get your company name. Want to buy your juice, and it comes with a complete package where you get labeling, you get marketing with a website,
state approval.
So we have different levels of packaging that we offer, and also if you would like to become a distributor of our drink, we have several businesses that carry our products as well. So that if we have an opportunity, if you want to be a sales rep, so we have numerous opportunities that we offer to people because, like we said, we are for the community. It's not just about us making money. We want everybody to be successful and, you know, and feel good. So
That's right.
that is the purpose of our company. We love it.
And if you want to learn about herbs, April the 1st, just come on out.
Yes.
So April 1st, you'll have a class.
Yes, we have an
on the
that's
premises.
that's
I'll send you the-
orientation.
Okay, good, thank you.
Yes, send the information. Orientation, April the 1st.
Okay.
And we're gonna come out there. We have a little orientation. I'm gonna take you guys out. It's called field lot surveying the first time out.
Okay.
To show you guys that in a standard field lot, something you ride up to and put your car in, get out and go out, that you will have no less than 10 healing herbs growing right in front of you,
around you,
but you don't know what to look for.
Right.
Just don't know what to look
Walk
for.
past it every day. People don't even know.
Exactly.
Now look, here's a caveat. Please don't show up trying to be cute.
Please don't. Oh, yeah.
Right.
You gotta wear the old tennis shoes, the jeans, you know. Come out there being cute, you know. I'm be like.
Like your mama used to say, put on your play clothes.
There you go. Right,
Play
exactly.
clothes, yeah.
Coming out there looking cute is it's gonna let us know that you're not out there for nothing.
Right.
For real.
You're not here to learn anything.
No, you're not.
Rosalind Henry, thank you. NV Dobson, thank you. Also, Michaela White, thank you. And you already talked about Rita Cherry, yes.
Right.
We got people chiming in. If you have any questions, please, they're here.
Yeah.
The knowledge is here. The information is here. That's why we do this, so that you can have an opportunity to be introduced to new things in the community.
Exactly.
Although it's not new to them, it's new to us.
Yes.
Right.
And if you have any questions, don't ask don't ask us later. I'll get all kind of messages. I'm like, I don't know.
And don't forget, oh man, shout out to Angie Harrell.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, she used to be my assistant manager when I was operating nightclubs. We worked together for like 10, 20 years.
And so while they're here, please make sure you send your comments. Thank you for those who did, and I did try to answer when we got a response. So make sure you get your information now, get your answers to your questions now, because we don't know what they know about the product that they're invested in, and they have such a unique situation going on in the community. We love this.
Let me send the hardest working man in the entertainment business, Ike Owens.
All right, what's up there?
All right.
So again, we have our store, Healthy Lifestyles, at 3228B South Military Highway. You can come in from Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay.
Wednesday through Saturday is from 10 to 6. Sunday is from 12 to 5. And also, we have a page on Facebook, BioGeoGenetics. You can, if you want to send some questions there.
Okay.
Our website is www.bgg4answers.com, and you can get information from there as well.
Actually, and I put that in the comment section, so that's good. And I also referenced your name so that they can go through your page, because that's actually how I got to this information. So, yeah. Oh wow, we got some more people. Is it?
I would say that for health, people think health, body, but for us in our company, it's not just body health. We want you to be mentally, physically, financially healthy. And so as a people, generally we think of one little thing in a box.
Right.
We need to break out, and this is a time that is explosive. We are doing all kinds of things. We're stepping out health-wise, business-wise, and we're here to help and uplift.
Yeah, that's to put people into the mix. Also, listen, a man, shout out to Ron Perry, and I hope you don't mind me telling this business, because I always got to.
we always put it out there.
Ron Perry was the person that started RP55.
Wow, that's hot.
The clothing line.
That is hot. That's hot. Much respect.
I still got to get him over here, Ron. I got to call you. I got to, come by and see you. Get you over here to the station. He was like, you've been sending for a year.
Gotta get the guy out.
I'll make it happen, Ron. Don't worry about it. I have so many list of people every day.
He's a gentleman and a scholar. He's always been, working in the community, doing things. And, I always try to make sure that I send shout outs to people that are local, that people may not be aware of the work that's already been put in.
Yes.
This is Black History Month.
Yes, it is.
We got to represent our people and let people know that we got creators as yourselves here today. And he created RP55.
That's awesome.
That's right.
Back in the day. But I want to get him over here so he can tell his story.
Right.
This is what the best of the 757 Community Talk Show is about. For y'all to tell your story and let nobody nobody has to tell our story. That's
We
why-
supposed to tell it.
We
We
supposed to
tell it.
That's
And
right.
once we tell it, it's archived.
That's right.
So
Ooh.
nobody can say 10 years from
Nah,
today,
it
oh,
didn't
man,
exist.
you know, you're making up stories. Stop telling those front
Verification.
putsch,
Yeah.
you know, fake news. Oh yeah, fake news.
Alternative facts.
story.
Alternative facts. And I want to say a shout out to Prince Cree, my brother McIntyre. He's the author, producer, director, all hats on for My Life Matters is a play that's phenomenal.
Right.
That's the gentleman I was telling you that before you even came on. He was already Facebooking me saying, "Oh, make sure you chime me in because I need to get that product." So, Cree, I just chimed you in, and this is.
You know, but if you got any last closing words, you want to get that address again?
All right, I'm gonna give my shout out to my two peeps out there. I'm Amanda Bryant and Leela Bryant. They have been, helping me on some private little things. I just want to give a little shout out to those guys right there. And once again, coming out to 3228B South Military Highway Wednesday through Sunday, and get a chance to try our products that are available. As for Doc, and I'll make sure that I'll be there.
All right. Well, want to let you know this is archive. Please share it with your friends.
Yes.
Chat, send it out to 10 friends. It's on Facebook. It'll be on Facebook. Of course, you'll see it. It'll be up there forever. You can always call or go to my page and find it if you don't see it on Facebook. But I always it's always up there, and I'll repost it every chance I get.
Right.
So I want to thank y'all for coming over.
Thank you for having us.
Gotta get better and get some of that juice.
You gotta come back and check us out, man. And I appreciate you guys inviting us out here.
Yes, thank you so much.
And Melovee, you got anything else?
As always, blessings. Until next time, Melovee.
Hey,
all right.
I want to thank y'all for chiming in, and all my friends and all the people out there in Facebook land, around the world, on YouTube, wherever you might be, and matter of fact, and on the campus of ODU, because they watch us live on the campus.
All right,
on
that's
the
what's
TV. So we got so many different outlets that we're on now. So you can always watch this on WODU webpage, WODU.com. Don't forget to remember, I'll see you next week. And we got a march coming down in Virginia Beach.
Saturday.
Saturday, Atlanta Avenue.
The Rudy Inlet.
Rudy Inn. It's going to start at Rudy Inn, and we're going to march down.
March for Freedom.
March for Freedom. Right. So if your organization want to be a part of history, making change in the Hampton Roads or in the Virginia Beach area, let's come together and work for the common cause. We have to do better than what we've been doing. We see the violence. If you want to come and march, your organization want to march for violence or whatever, drug abuse, bullying, come out with your posters and everything and be a part of the movement. Okay? Well, that's all I got to say. I'm running overtime. I better get out of here for they kind of like say you ain't in here no more. But remember, love yourself and put God first.
Always.
Then everything else will fall in place. It doesn't matter what others think about you. It's only what you think about yourself. Till the next time we meet, till the next time we agree. This has been the Dream Maker. You know I like to make dreams come. I got my Dream Maker hat on.
Yeah.
Wave, baby. Let me wave. I got to wave at you now. Until next time, this is the best of the 757 Community Talk Show and the Dream Maker Show. Bye-bye, y'all.
All right.
Wow.